Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney Schlotman. This is my tribute speech to my dog Layla. She is a retired military police dog. She was a military police dog for about 4 years, and my husband was her trainer or handler. And when he went into the military, he was not expected to become a military police dog handler. He went in with the expectations of one job. It did not pan out. He ended up with a pretty severe injury. And then from the one job, he went to another job. And then while he was doing that job, he and another buddy of his went down to the shelter where they train the MP dogs. And when um, when he was there, it was kind of like he was just shadowing. He went one day and became interested, and then once he was interested, they asked him to come back just to see what he thought. This was all like within a day of an experience. It wasn't something that he had planned to return to, and he he came back the following week. I want to say it was the following week, and he just shadowed. Layla, the dog that he ended up choosing, would not leave his ankles, and he could spot her from a mile away. He knew it was a dog that if he possibly took this opportunity and ran with it, it would be with her. There was kind of an immediate connection. She not only wouldn't leave his ankles, so she kind of forced him to make the decision anyway. But it just clicked. It was something that they want things to click with, not just something that they want to put a strange dog with a strange handler and hope it works out. It meant something that it clicked, and finally, a guy did offer him not a position, but he could lateral over to this job title, and he took it. It took a little bit of paperwork, but it ended up working out, and it couldn't have been a greater experience for him. So after a couple of different missions that they did, there was one particular one that didn't end so greatly. They went to Afghanistan, and it was a certain area that they were in. It was their first time in this area, and he was with her, and there happened to be a explosion within the both of them. And it is a blessing that nothing happened to my husband and nothing completely harmed Layla, but this explosion did leave her deaf. And her job title, you can't be deaf. They did what they could. It was like what if she could do this job without her hearing. I was extremely impressed with what this dog could do still for her job title as an MP dog without having the ability to hear. It was insane. I would say she decreased her job abilities by maybe 10-15%, and on the outside looking in, that would seem like it would be enough, but for the United States Marines, it wasn't enough, unfortunately. And so she was about a year and a half in of actual being on duty, being currently working as an MP dog, and when it came down to her retirement, she went down as such an impressive dog. She did so much for not only Jordan but for the other troops. She saved so many lives, and I don't think any of those guys could thank her enough and be so grateful that she's still currently around. And so they offered for her to either come home with us or for them to find her a family. And as soon as Jordan let me know that that was an option, I said, let's get in the car and let's go. So we went to pick her up, and her coming home with us, she's one of our smallest dogs. We live with Great Danes. We have a pack of Great Danes, and so to have such a small dog, it's pretty funny. But she is by far our smartest dog. I've never seen a dog so loving and caring and loyal to her owner. And I get that Jordan is just her owner now, but at the time he was her handler. And she won't let go. She won't let go of the fact that she's still on duty every single day. He stands up, she's at his ankles. He moves, she's at his ankles. She feels him even if he's not around. As soon as he walks in the front door and she's in the backyard, she knows he's home and it's time to go be by his ankles and go on duty. She, the difference, her posture changes when he's around, her movement changes when he's around. She is by far his one and only dog, and she knows it. And I'm a little jealous by it, and I think all of our other dogs are jealous by it. But she was a blessing to the United States military, and I am so grateful that she is still currently a blessing in our home. She is the love that our family needed, and if anyone could show her the love and respect, it would be my husband Jordan. She put him on a different path for his career, and he thanks her for it. It was something that he wasn't expecting to get into, but he is so grateful that he did. And even though something so horrible happened to her and had to put her out and put her into early retirement, she's still working, she's still on duty, and she is still doing everything she can to respect her handler, and it's pretty amazing to see it on a day-to-day basis. And that is my tribute to our dog Layla. She's amazing, and if anyone gets an opportunity to be on the outside of a military dog, you would be lucky to do it, because those dogs are really something that would put a little spike in your heart, and it's pretty amazing. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.